He's very satisfied with the way he's been treated. He wanted to make sure that we told everyone that he was very appreciative of the staff here and how they treated him up to today and today, and very appreciative of MDOC in general and how this has been handled. I know I'm going to get asked a question, so I'll go ahead and tell you. The last meal request, which will be served at around 1,600 a day, was 2 pork chops, okra, Grand's biscuits with molasses, peach cobbler with vanilla bean ice cream, and sweet potatoes with butter. So that was a request, and we'll honor that request, and he'll be served at about 1,600 today. So we'll open it up for any questions that you may have at this point.
If you would, kind of walk us through what happens from from the last meal to when he gets in the chamber, how that whole process is supposed to work.
Well, briefly, after he has his last meal, you'll have an opportunity to visit, have some attorney visits, some family and friend visits. He'll have an opportunity to shower. We'll make sure that he's in good spirits, and he'll go back to his cell and wait until he gets escorted to the chamber.
And what about the victim's mother? What's that process for them? It's like all the other ones.
No different. There'll be an opportunity for them to witness. We'll escort them there at the designated time, and they will enter the witness area and witness the execution.
Can you walk us through where do they begin looking for a vein, and if they have trouble looking for a vein or finding a vein, what's the procedure as the kind of process goes on?
I didn't really understand or hear the question. Is it a vein?
A vein. So when they're in the execution chamber, when they're looking for a vein?
I really can't go into detail on that, but we have contingencies and other areas, and to make sure we have a primary and a secondary vein before we can begin the process.
And how much time do you leave between sort of putting him down on the gurney and when the execution?
We have about 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Can you describe or give any additional details on the 4 visitors that you requested and the 2 witnesses? Are they family, friends, or what can you share?
At the moment, I can't give any details on that, but he has requested some visitors, and they will start visiting shortly after he had his last meal.
What about the mental health professional that was requested? Can you talk about if that's something that is somewhat typical for ahead of an execution, or can you describe anything more about the details of that?
Well, that's typical. What happens is the medical staff along with mental health staff visits during these occasions, and that's more often than not, unless they specifically, the condemned specifically request otherwise.
I'm sure the 3 of you are familiar with what happened with the last execution attempt in Alabama. This may be a laughable question, 3 of you, but how do we know this execution is going to go all smoothly, unlike what they just did?
We've had mock executions and drills. We do it on a monthly basis. Have done it more regularly here leading up to this, so we're pretty confident that we should have a successful and smooth execution.
And I'm just curious, the last exercise or drill or whatever, when was that?
What's today? Last Wednesday. We had 3 previous prior to that, and then 1 every month leading up to this. Any other questions?
Under ideal circumstances, how long should the execution take if everything goes smoothly?
It's about 5 to 6 minutes once we begin the process.
It references that he requested the chaplain visit. Has there been any discussion about remorse, or has he made any kind of comments along those lines? Or
he has expressed some remorse. Spoke with him at 12:45 approximately, and he was remorseful to the family of the victim. Any other questions? That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.